Hello. Hello. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. My name is Noodleknite. You may call me Noodle. And I have returned after probably a week. It's very good to see everyone who is here. Well, who actually joined during the pre-stream, I guess. But yeah, last week was okay. It was a lot of fun. Went over to see a friend. Got to play a couple of Warhammer games with him. What's up, Iron Warriors? What the heck? Yeah, but I'm doing Iron Warriors right now. Yeah, we're doing that. Hi, that guy. Hello, Sergeant Doom. Hello. But yeah, my Iron Warriors are maybe about a quarter way done. It's been pretty hot lately. But yeah, we'll probably go for a short little bit. I had to clean up a lot of things. But yeah, these are gonna be some havocs I'm gonna paint. So they're not quite done yet. It's so hot today. Yeah, it's very hot today, James. But how have you guys been doing with where the death guard at? There's no death guard, unfortunately. There's no death guard, but I can show you what the finished product kind of looks like minus the basing. Yeah, I'll just grab it right now. But kind of looks like that. Let me just focus it real quick. There we go. Kind of looks like that. So this is what it's gonna look like at the end. It's okay, I guess. I just need to redo the yellow a lot. The yellow I messed up like a lot on. But yeah, I painted this off stream kind of deal. I was like, I don't know if I can do this kind of detail while under a camera. But yeah, that's what the scheme's gonna be. And I have about maybe 30 more something models to go. Yeah, I messed up some of the varnish too. I tried to varnish it first, but I was like, oh, it looks okay. But yeah, Iron Warriors like that. Very bright and clean. Thank you. But yeah, I got a lot more. I played a game yesterday with a friend. He was trying out orcs for the first time on Tabletop Simulator, and I was trying out my Iron Warriors. Needless to say, when you play only melee armies, I kind of forgot all the rules for shooting. It was kind of rough. I was like, can I shoot this guy? It was like, no, you gotta be in the terrain feature to be able to look outside of it. I was like, oh shoot, I forgot that a couple times. But yeah, grimy and damage. Yeah, I like my models pretty clean. Pretty clean. But yeah. What type of orcs? He is doing the goths. He's doing melee heavy with the not breaker boys, beast snagger boys. So yeah, he doesn't have the army quite yet. He was trying to see if he likes them. He so far really likes them. He likes the orcs on the tabletop sim right now. Actually, today he wants to play against another friend again to test it out. He wants to play against... So my orc friend, who's getting into orcs, wants to play against my other friend who's playing Astra Militarum. Gamba Dakarig. Yeah, but I think he wants to 3D print his army. He really wants to 3D print it. Originally he wanted to buy it all from DW. And then he looked at the price of everything he wants and he said no. He can't do it. I can understand. He told me how much it would cost us, like $1,000 US or something. That's crazy. That's like very interesting choice. Yeah, I see $1,000 US for just a 2,000 point list. Yeah, 11th edition is pretty fun. I need to actually stage my shooting units. Usually I guess when you only play melee heavy armies, it's kind of hard because most of the time you don't get a lot of shooting options. Me just playing Dark Angels with minimal shooting or what's it, Blood Angels and World Eaters. Use it get for 25% off. Yeah, that's really good too. That's how I usually do it. It's either as like buying it used, I have enough money, or I just buy it off a third-party retailer. But yeah, I need to fix up my high-end buy from Urban. He got slow cooked in Africa. Oh no. Hello Prompt Bread, how are you doing? That's unfortunate. I hope he enjoyed his trip though. But yeah, I need to fix up my Iron Warriors list. I tried the one. I tried to make a list with the things I have. Turns out, Chaos Terminators are kind of overpriced right now, but they're pretty good. Chaos Terminators are good. I actually need Cultists for the sticky objectives. So my thinking is like, I need to take out the Venom Crawler. Venom Crawlers kind of suck for what they do. Like, I know they're like light vehicles. But yeah, I am going to take out the Venom Crawler, take out the Chaos Terminators, and add in a 10-man block up Chosen. Chosen, I hear, are pretty good, and I like the models of them too. So I'm probably gonna get like 10 of them. So it's gonna be good. 35. Ooh, nice. Yeah, I saw that. Sorry, I've been kind of AWOL from the Discord. I was kind of hanging out with a friend. We were like playing a lot of games over the weekend. It was, yeah, sometimes we had to get up at like 5 in the morning, and the tournament would go for about 12 hours or so in the first day. But yeah, speaking about the tournament, I think some of you are probably interested in what it's going to be about. I'm planning to do like maybe a presentation about it next week or so. I just don't know what day. So save all your questions for that. I took a lot of pictures, by the way. So yeah, most of what you want to know will be in that stream, and I plan to do it somewhere next week. But in any other case, it was in TLDR. It was really fun, except it was really hot, really hot. But yeah, I do want to do another one. Did I win? I won a couple of games. That's all I can say. We can go into more depth in the presentation, but I don't want to ruin the surprise quite yet, but I did win a couple games. I did lose a couple. But yeah, I do want to go to another tournament in, I don't know when, but I don't know, sometime next year, sometime at the end of this year. I have no idea. But it will be with the 11th edition rules, so that'll be fun. And I'm not gonna bring World Eaters this time. I'm gonna bring a different army. I just don't know what yet. I don't know what to bring yet. But yeah, let's get started to hobbying. Kind of want to enter a 2v2 tournament. That sounds like fun. That sounds like fun. You gotta look around. Gotta look around for those tournaments. My friend only knew about this one because he was just browsing, like, I think Facebook or whatever. Someone told him. Yeah, I cleaned my wet palette. It is completely clean, and I have 10 of these to paint. I think I'm probably gonna do 5 at a time. Yeah, let's just do 5 at a time. I don't want my sanity to go broke. Yeah, I did say about 3 Warhammer hobbying streams this week. Just bear in mind it can always change. It usually does change depending on whether or not I get like... Where did my painting handle go? I forgot to bring it with me. Oh, we don't need it today. It's okay. We don't need a painting handle today. Unless I have like very finicky fingers. Yeah, we don't need it. 500 hobby streams. I don't know if I've done 500 hobby streams. That's too high. I'll probably keep it around here. There we go. We'll keep it around that distance. And then we can get going. Hopefully I can see it from this distance. Should be okay. I actually don't know how many hobby streams I've done. Probably less than 100 or so. Definitely less than 100. Actually, I'm gonna grab my painting handle. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I got it. Let's see if it fits on this one. If it doesn't, then yeah, it's gonna be... Oh, that's nice. Okay, let's do this. Let's see if I can do it from this distance, and hopefully I can paint within the lines. Probably not. So yeah, anything new with you guys? Anything interesting happen while I was gone? Probably a little bit. I'm gonna paint a little bit slower today. I don't want to rush perfection because I can't see anything under the camera right now. Guys playing any games? Got any hobbying stuff done? Anything new? Anything really new? I think you already told me, Sergeant, so that's pretty cool that you got more Pike Marines. Armageddon Sisters Battalion soon. Ooh, that is this weekend, right? Yeah. That's really, really good. Also, I think there's a preview on the Friday. So I'm gonna hold out buying some more stuff this week and probably buying what is I'm trying to say. I'm gonna hold off buying new stuff until I see what the previews are this Friday, is what I'm trying to say. I have no idea. My guess is like they're gonna reveal definitely more probably something for the ogres, probably for AOS. I don't know what they're gonna do for what is it? Warhammer 40k? I really don't know, but it'll be very interesting. Okay, so I think this is black. That's black. Yep, I did that. Yeah, I'm just trying to think about what black details I need to fill in. Pretty sure this one's black too. Yeah, usually I try to speedrun painting, but not this time with this one, because Chaos Space Marine trim are... I guess some people don't like it. I'm okay with it. Probably because I've done it so often, so it's not a big deal to me. Plus, I'm also using a very small paintbrush. I think it's a size number 1, so it's pretty straightforward. It's big enough. It's big enough to do work. It's not small enough to do work. Baptize some mini. No, this one's chaos. I'm not baptizing my Iron Warriors minis. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a magnifying glass lamp. That'll probably help me with painting under the camera a little bit, because right now it's a little bit tough. Unless I like scoot a little bit forward. Well, it doesn't. Nah, this doesn't really help anyway, so it's fine. But yeah, I'm surprised. I took a week off and you guys came back. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing at this point. Oh, it's not even that messy. That's good. Can't wait to paint my Sacred Rose. That'll be fun to see. That will be fun to see. Yeah, maybe I'll just do 5 at a time. Definitely 5. Starter set. Ooh, the starter set for the Infernus Marines. That's really cool. I don't want Infernus Marines because I'm not probably going to be playing anything related to buffing them, so I don't need them. But I did split a box of Armageddon with a buddy of mine, so I hope to get it pretty soon. I don't know when I'll see him. Probably within the next couple of weeks I'll get to see him. Because I already sent him money for it, so that'll be pretty cool. What's y'all's opinion about the Armageddon box? I still think the Space Marine side sucks. Unfortunately, it's a bunch of just Space Marine refreshes. I like the Orc side a little bit more. The models look way more appealing. But yeah, I technically don't like it. Hello, Logan. How are you doing? Big True? Yeah, exactly, Big True. Like, I'm all for, like, Space Marines, but these ones kind of just suck. Like, I think the only models that I like in that box are probably, like, the Chaplain, the Captain, and yeah, that's kind of just it. My brother's going to buy a Space Marine side off a guy for 150 Canadian. That's really good. How much is it? Like, I think the box was like 350 bucks. That's pretty good if he just wants the Space Marine sprues. Yeah, I don't know how you guys feel about batch paint 360. Yeah, it's 360. You are correct. So yeah, that's a good deal. He probably just wants to spruce and not any of the other contents of the box, which is probably just mission packs and then like horror rulebook and whatnot. But yeah, one of my friends came by yesterday. He because we were talking about this already. He wants me to paint his custodes, and he showed me a picture of what color scheme he wanted. So I was like, okay, I can probably do this pretty easily. Like he sent me what he painted, and he told me it took a couple hours. I think he said 10 hours. I was like, I can probably do this in like less than half the time it took you to paint that. Unfortunately, make purple custodes. No, he gave me a color scheme already, Sergeant. So he asked me to do it in a specific color, so I can't do that. Man, why don't I use this paintbrush more for streaming? This one holds this tip really well. I should never use the cheap $1 brushes instead. Paint within the line. Okay, any other? Still planning to do Eldari with 30k EC paint scheme? Yeah, let's go. The 30k EC paint scheme is really cool. Speaking of Emperor's Children, I did play against one in my tournament. He played a very sweaty list, but he was an overall pretty chill guy. That's one thing I can say. That was my first time playing Emperor's Children, and I expected to lose because I saw the 2 Defilers, and I was like, yeah, this is not going to be a great game for me. I figured out how to do hazard strips finally. It's gonna be good, hopefully. As long as I stick to that recipe. And yeah. The flowers were nerfed. Yes. But this was a tournament that played in 10th edition, so they weren't nerfed quite yet. Not for this tournament I played in. God, I can't see. There we go. Oh man is right. They're scary. Especially in Emperor's Children. You ever seen a Defiler advance and shoot? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Still gotta pick me a Defiler for Death Guard. That's really good. I personally don't want one because it's too big. It's really, really big. If they're on like the biggest bases you can probably get at a GW store, which is 160mm base. That's pretty big. That's like the base that Archaon's on, if you know who Archaon is from Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Sorry, I need to be able to see this small detail here, so it's off camera for the time being. But yeah, the Defiler kit has been probably out of stock for a couple months already. I don't know when it's gonna go back in stock. Because this reminds me of when World Eaters came out and the 8-pound or the 8-pound kit was out of stock for probably about a year. So you can expect it to go either upwards of a year for the Defiler kit to come back. Yeah, or you can probably go on eBay and see if you can find a good deal, but hopefully, but most of the time they're never good deals. Wish I could look for Luda Defiler, but I'm not sure what to fit on a nice size space. eBay is horrible. That's what I'm saying. eBay is horrible. Yeah, I don't think a Defiler can fit on a nice size night space. It's a little bit too big at that point. Too big. But yeah, next time I go to a tournament, remember to bring a lot of water or like or what is it? I'm trying to think of what it is I need to bring. Cough syrup. I guess something like that, or lozenges. You're gonna be talking quite a bit, like if you're spending 12 hours at a tournament and just like constantly talking, you need something to like help out with that. That's good. Wires are gonna be blue. Yep, that's good. That's probably all the black details I need, unless I'm forgetting something. No, that's good. Okay, on to the next one. That is numero 1. Then we go on to 2. More black paint. But yeah, playing at an official tournament, people play really differently. It's not like playing with your friends. It's like way more competitive. Way more. Like, I expected to lose all my games, but I managed to win a couple, so it's really funny. But yeah, if you guys get to play in a tournament, I would probably do it. It's very different in how everything's structured. Like, terrain matters a lot, but probably the list building not so much. I played against some meme lists, all Terminators in the tournament one day. Yeah, someone in the tournament I played in ran like all Terminators. It was really funny. Yeah, if you want to do that, you have to make it work somehow. Did he win? I have no idea. I wasn't paired up against him or pay attention to what the hell he had. There were a lot of people in that tournament. That's what I can say right now. A lot of different people. I walked around a little bit, and there were a lot of painted armies. Well, you had to be fully painted if you wanted to keep a good score. But yeah, everyone's army was fully painted. Some of them were like, a lot of them were way better than me, but like every time I look at like the paint job, some of them weren't as good, but majority of them were. There were a couple of armies that only had like 3 different colors, and that was kind of just it. So it's totally fine. You need to have 3 different colors for it to count. Yeah, if anyone can help me with anything Chaos Space Marine related, I would greatly appreciate it, because I'm looking at playing some Chaos Space Marines a lot in the next couple months or so. Hold on, did I miss one? Yeah, I did miss. Sorry, the light is not lighting right now. There we go. Okay. With Purple Squad of Peg Marines, when my entire army is planned to be box art Death Guard. No, that wouldn't be too awkward. I saw one guy, he ran, I don't know, he ran like different colored Chaos Space Marines. He'd had them in the like a Wraith Bony kind of color. Like half of them were like Wraith Bony color, and the other half were like just like Black Legion. So like they don't have to be uniformed, it's gotta be painted, so it's totally fine. There is nothing wrong with that. Okay, maybe I changed my mind. Maybe I will do 10 at a time. Because I just realized I'm going pretty fast painting this black. When I said I would slow down. But yeah, have you guys seen the new Darktide update with the Skitarii, the tech priest? That looks really fun. That does look really fun. I kind of am thinking about going back into Darktide instead of just playing Space Marine 2 all the time. I'm trying to think if I should do that. My Warfare squads, they were sent to Emperor Children for a bit to fight with them, and then came back yassified. That sounds fun. That sounds funny. I like that. I typically am very bad with making lore for my own stuff. I literally just like to paint and then play. But if people, I guess there will probably will be a time where I will do that. I'm not too sure when or ever. Okay, let's see. But yeah, I think my detachments for 11th edition from my Chaos Race Marines is basically Fellhammer, Siege Host, and then Devotee of Destruction. So basically, it's like Wrath of the Rock for Chaos Space Marines, and then the other one is basically Devotee of Destruction. It's like a 1 DP like detachment where I can give my Havocs and Obliterators heavy, which is pretty good. You want the squad to be 10-man, leading, I mean, 3 random gray Plague Marines. Ooh, yeah, yes, that's really good. I don't think people really care if they're not like all the same color. Not a lot of people care about that. As long as it's like well painted, then it's totally fine. Whatever you are doing. Maybe, yeah, I might have to add another layer of black. Maybe one coat's too light. So let's say not the same color as your army invalid unit. No one will do that. Like, if they do that, then that's on them. But I played against people who had like all their units were like different colors, and no one has once said like, "Oh, you can't play with that. They're all different colors," or called you out for like or inaccurate. No one's gonna say that. I need some more paint. He's got mad at women Korean custos. Yeah, they did. Those are just like people who can't really take change too bad, I guess. They don't take change really well. That is also on them. I wouldn't give them any attention at this point. They're just looking to start problems, looking to start trouble. So don't give them any attention. Someone will always complain. Yeah, someone will always complain. There's always gonna be in every single community. There's always gonna be the loud minority. And I guess the best thing you can do is just like ignore them. But sometimes that's like easier said than done. But yeah, I usually just flat out ignore them all the time. Don't want that. Don't want to deal with it. Don't want to be wrapped up in it. Good, it's hot. Am I late? What I miss? You missed me painting black, and that's about it. You missed kinda nothing already. I'm on my second model of painting black for batch painting, and yeah, that's good. What time is it? Oh, yeah, I did say it was gonna be like 1 p.m. PST. I did say that. But how are you guys doing? How are you, Sam? Long time no see. Are you ready for the patches strips? No, not exactly, God. I did them already and they kind of sucked. So I'm looking for like a good way to do it, and I think I found one. I just gotta do it. Okay, so the first time I did it for my Legionnaires, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do it like this, like kind of like a gradient. I did it really poorly, and I had to redo it. So redoing them took me like a couple of hours each, and it kind of sucked. So they're just a flat color now. So now I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna do the yellow first, and then black stripes, and then do a wash of a yellow wash of whatever, and hopefully that works. It's a $200 case. Yeah, most of the Warhammer cases are usually around that price. probably I'm guessing it's like a foam case, or is it a magnetic case? Because I prefer the magnetic cases over the foam cases. The only time I would consider a foam case is when you're like traveling on a plane or so. That's the only time I will do it. Tabletop Tyrant case. I have never heard about that before. But it sounds like it's good. Being gifted a case, that's really good. You use foam? Yeah, the thing, I don't like foam because a lot of the armies I have spikes, and spikes and foam don't mix well. They really don't mix well. Plus, if you have like really like things that are sticking out, then it really does not help. I prefer metal trays with magnets. A little bit simpler, a lot easier. Most of the people I met, they use the magnetic trays instead. Much more convenient. But yeah, my first case was also foam, so yeah, it worked well until I put my Tyranids in there, and basically putting them in and taking them out was always a battle. So it's the foam getting damaged, not the models. That is true, but when you use it a lot and they're painted, some of the paint might start chipping away. A lot of that happened to my models too. You're back from the dead? Yes, I am stop motion. Did you miss me that much? Dang, I don't know if you used that crying emoji a lot when I was away or gone. Very happy? Oh, thank you. It's been a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't expecting anyone to come back after me taking a break for a week, but I guess people do come back. But yeah, it's always good to see you guys. Welcome back. I missed you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, I think I just needed a break. Plus, I had a tournament to go to, so that was the vast majority of it. So I was like, kind of want a break. I'm going to a tournament soon. It's like maybe I'll just go like take a week or so, and that's good enough. Plus, been working. It's been hard. Yeah, I guess a lot of people. It's gonna get busy pretty soon because summer jobs, right? That is true. And then programming for you as well. Stop motion. That's a lot of work. Ow. But yeah, my summer's gonna be busy too. Within, I think halfway through July, I'm gonna get really busy. So it really depends on how much I can actually give you guys. So far, it looks like, because I'm gonna be starting my seasonal job in like mid-July, there's gonna probably be like almost no chance to stream because my seasonal job asked me to have open hours all the time, to be on call 24/7 basically. So that's gonna be really hard to balance between this and that, between this being the seasonal job and that being the YouTube stuff. So I might have to put streaming on a pause starting in July. However, I might have some time to actually do other stuff for the channel as well. It'll just be the streaming portion, I believe, is going to stop for a little bit in July. But if there's like maybe like video or shorts, that probably will be a thing I can do. I don't know about what you guys are doing or think about that, but I think you guys are pretty relaxed around that anyway. You do you? Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, tournament went well. But yeah, for you guys who don't know, tournament went well. I plan to enter tournaments more in the future, but let's not do let's not do World Eaters in 10th edition because that was kind of rough. So I'm probably gonna try to do Iron Warriors for a change of pace. Chaos Space Marines. A longer video would be like, yeah, a longer video would be really lit. That's what I'm thinking. If I can do it. So far, I think I should be able to do it. It's just like, can I make it good? Who win? Ooh, that's a good question. That will be a bring out Dark Angels. Dark Angels is another one too I could do. It's either Dark Angels or I bring out the Iron Warriors. Put some hits for your own Terminators. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Terminators are cool, but I think I'm gonna probably be using Chosen. It depends, because I'm probably gonna be playing Chosen in Tabletop Simulator and see how they work, because I tried Terminators and they were not that great for their points, unfortunately. Like, they're good, but not like 100 and like 80 points good. But yeah, I'm gonna still play World Eaters in the 11th edition, so don't you worry about that. They are always fun to play against. It's like having to not think about shooting is always something, because I'm having a lot of trouble learning how to shoot again in 11th. So it's like I was doing some shooting. I was like, hey, I'm gonna shoot this and this and this, and I was like, no, you can't because you're behind terrain. I was like, wait, so I have to be on the terrain kind of deal to shoot them. The terrain footprint. So it was kind of hard to wrap my head around it playing my first game of 11th. Nids and Jukari in the 11th. Ooh, nice. Here we go. They're my second likable Space Marine. They're really cool in my opinion. Minus the fact that Perturabo is kind of like a man-child. Get back into shooting. I like Thousand Suns. It gets you really thinking. Thousand Suns gets you thinking about how to plan your next move. Otherwise, you get totally destroyed. But yeah. Oh, it was... I don't know if I can... I think... no, I can definitely talk about this. One guy in the tournament, he almost got a perfect score. It was insane. Like, he played 5 games. 4 of the games, he had 100 victory points. The only one he did not get was like... He had 98 in one game. It was so insane. I was looking at the scoreboard. It's like 4 games with 100 victory points and 1 game with 98. You know how good that is? That's super good. Iron Warriors is my favorite Legion. Yeah, they're really cool, except I played them yesterday and completely sucked. I was playing against Orcs. Yeah, it was basically me and my friend first time. I was first time CSM. He was first time Orcs, and he beat me. He likes the Orcs a lot. He said it was like a different perspective than just playing Space Marines like 24/7. So he really likes the change of perspective. It's so good. I like the Iron Warriors too. They're really tanky. The only thing I kind of don't like is that what is it? Oh, obliterators are so good, but I did not actually see that they move only 4 inches. They're really slow. But the shooting platform is really nice. I really like that. Shooty, bang bang, good. Yeah. Because the previews are happening this Friday. I think they are. I said 26, right? What are your guys' prediction for anything? Like what do you guys think? Is it gonna be like more Primarch stuff, more Space Marine stuff? They might maybe reveal like the second wave of Orcs or Space Marines for 11th or so. I literally just hope for Perturabo or some form of Primarch to come back. Yeah, keep talking about slow. Yes, the Death Guard are really slow. But are they 4 inches slow? I don't think anything in the Death Guard book is probably 4 inches slow. Unless I am very wrong and didn't see one that was. What's the name of the Iron Warriors warband? Oh, warband? Or you mean detachment? If it's any Space Marine, I will crash out. Right. Ooh. There's like one. I'm not too sure then. Oh wait, yes, stop motion. If there's any space between, I will crash out. That is true. That is very true. I will also crash out as well because that would be. I think everyone's gonna be unhappy, unfortunately. But oh yes, all my infantry move 5. Honestly, 5 is like where it like starts becoming really slow. If it's 4, I really hate it. 4 inches is so slow. I didn't realize I would hate 4-inch movement until I played my OCR Bone Reapers and Age of Sigmar. All the infantry have 4-inch movement. It's really slow, but they're also really tanky, so it's a big trade-off. You sacrifice movement for being insanely tanky all the time. So missed the Red Terror and just seeing how other stuff got announced around the time. Yeah, one of my friends was wanting the Red Terror, but he missed it. But that was only because he initially wanted the Tyranids because Admech was like super expensive. But he did get Admech for a really good deal. He got like 3,000 points of Admech for like 800 Canadian. I don't know how much that is if you were to buy it like from GW prices, but that's insane. 3,000 points for 800 bucks Canadian is insane. Did you name this warband? No, that's a good idea because I named my World Eaters I named my World Eaters something. I don't know what I would name my Iron Warriors. So that's a good question. I'll have to think about it. That's a really good question. I'll need to do that. Sorry, 800 bucks. 800 bucks. I kind of 3,000 points of AdMech for 800 bucks. I misspoke. I'm so sorry. I was trying to read messages and got really, I was stuttering a lot. But yeah, 3,000 points for 800 bucks. Who did your friend Rob? I honestly have no idea how he found this, and yeah, I have no idea how the hell he found that deal, but it was intense. God, what? It's literally so hot and like, well, it's hot for Canada is all I can say. Speaking of Canada, have you guys been watching like the soccer games lately? I think there is one ongoing right now. I think it's Switzerland versus Canada ongoing right now for the FIFA World Cup. So that is going to be interesting to see what the outcome is. Some of my friends are soccer fans. I don't know if any of you guys are, but probably some of you guys are. I'm assuming right now. What did that guy say? Song is a song to me. I think he is. I don't think he's gonna sell them. Unfortunately, I tried. He's kind of too lazy about it right now. He's super busy. So I think I'm gonna say like he's not selling them right now, unfortunately, because he's like insanely busy. He won't have a chance to like properly do everything. Like by insanely busy, I mean he's like doing like 3 something, kind of similar to like 3 jobs, unfortunately. Name them the Iron Scions. Maybe that's a good one. Man, yeah, I'm really sorry, Sergeant Doom. Like, getting this guy to come out is like, it's hard. When seeing play against Netherlands, 1-5 lose. Oh no, that sucks. We hate that feeling. Almost dropped my paintbrush. And fun thing was great and meet my Warhammer rival. Ooh, nice. Great friend. Let's go. But yeah, I think the tournament I played in was probably one of my first times. No, not one of my first times. The most times I played using a layout like a competitive layout for Warhammer. So it was interesting. What is it? Is it I think it's ITC layout? Yeah, that's how it is. I promised him cookies this weekend. You promise him cookies, but you don't promise me cookies? What the heck? Where are my cookies at? Well, it really depends on what type of cookies they are. If they're like raisin cookies, then probably not. If they're chocolate chip cookies, then yeah. Need myself a new Warrior Contagion. You know what you could do, Sergeant Doom? Like, I know you want the old like 8th edition one. Maybe you can. I don't know how you feel about recast models, but you can probably potentially do that. No one's gonna like know the difference anyway, unless like you're really picky about wanting like GW plastic. For the warband you're going for, the max points I'm going for, Sam, is 2,000 points. Is always 2,000 points for most of my armies. Never heard about recast? Oh, you never heard about recast? Oh, well, you're I forgot you're really new. Yeah, you can look into that. Basically, they take like a mold of like the model or the sprue, and they just like sell it for like dirt cheaper. You should look into it. Started about 3 months ago. Yeah, you're pretty new. That's what I expected now. Yeah, look into recast like Lord of Contagion. You can probably get one for like maybe $10 or so, 10 to $20 if you look hard enough. Maybe. Yeah, another thing to consider. I recently got like a recast Demon Prince, and the quality was pretty good. It was pretty good. Like it looks exactly the same as like what you would get if you were to buy it from like VW. But yeah, oh, another thing was funny. I played some of the armies at the tournament. They were all one of them was fully 3D printed. So that was really funny. Have I seen the prequel trailer? Aren't allowed to be used in tournament. It really depends on the tournament. You have to ask a tournament organizer. So for instance, I played against a guy. His army was entirely 3D printed, and it was completely legal. That's it. It's totally fine. I don't think people would notice if it was recast. Like if it's painted, no one's gonna tell. 6 or 7 points for my Nids. Ooh, for Dark Eldar. Nice. Oh, eBay retro. Nice. How are they gonna know? Yeah, exactly. They're never gonna know unless you tell them. That's literally it. I'll see about recasting. Yeah, search it up. It's really cool. I really want that word to see. Yeah, that's another thing you can do is like recast. In most Games Workshop tourneys, but not issuing your normal local stuff. Hello, Overlord Dwaffles. How are you doing? Yeah, Games Workshop tourneys, they're not allowed, but like if you're doing local stuff, then yeah, they're mostly allowed. But if you don't tell them, they're probably not gonna know anyway. Proxy guard, just pretend nothing is wrong. See how long I can go for. Oh wait, I'm trying to see what was GW can go kick dirt then. Yeah, people have been saying that a lot. Oh shoot, I got black on that one. All is 3D printed. Which is my favorite army? Oh, that's a good question. Overall to play is probably... Oh, that's a tough... I think right now, because I played World Eaters a lot, and I still constantly want to play them, I think I would have to give it to the World Eaters. But the only thing that sucks is that they have, like, no good shooting, unfortunately. Because I think they made it so, like, you know how they changed in 11th edition? You can't reroll hits for Overwatch? Yeah, they made the Forge Fiend really bad, so you can't reroll hits for Overwatch in the Overwatch. I mean, for the Forge Fiend anymore. If that makes any sense. What's my least favorite army to play against? Oh, that's a good question. Probably Necrons, unfortunately. Necrons are probably one of my least favorite armies to play against. Due to the fact that them being insanely tanky and trying to kill them is really, really hard. If you let one thing survive in that unit, most of the time it'll just come back fully with full power. It's really rough. You don't like fighting my Catan? I don't. Have I played against your Catan, Dwarfles? I don't know if I did. No, I think I played against your Void Dragon, and that's probably about it. But other than that, most of the times the Necrons are kind of hard for me to beat. I spared you? Yeah, you spared me. This plays Custodes. Custodes I only played against a handful of times, so I can't really say much about them. But you know what's really funny? In my buddy's like Crusade campaign, so this is a new player, right? An old friend of ours or mine. He got into Custodes, right? And then he still needs to get deploying right. So he would deploy them outside of cover, right? And it's like, oh, I am like the strongest. And funnily enough, he got bombarded by Drukhari Dark Lances, and most of them died within the first turn. So it was really funny. I don't like fighting World Eaters armies like Typhon and stuff because really powerful shooting guarded by really powerful melee. Yeah, you did say that you were playing against World Eaters and you lost pretty badly. I don't usually it's the other way around for Death Guard, right? I think Death Guard usually win in that matchup. Because you got the debuffs going on for Death Guard, so you debuffed all their melee. And then when you swing at them, they just like drop dead because they're really squishy army still. But very, very melee heavy, so when they hit really hard. Because that Leviathan... Oh. You mean Leviathan Dreadnought or Defiler? And I thought the Siege of Terra, like large maps and ultra large table V6 Battle Royale. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Battle Royale and the Siege of Terra. I don't think Games Workshop would ever do that, unfortunately. Hit harder than my stepdad. Oh, oh no. Oh no, the dark jokes. Oh, yeah, Leviathan Dreadnoughts. Oh, okay. Yeah, you can use Leviathan Dreadnoughts in like local play, but if you're trying to do a tournament with them, they're not legal anymore. Yeah, all the Warhammer Legends units, they're not legal for tournament play. They're more for like friendly stuff. God, what did I do to this Havoc? I think the arm's loose. I think I need to re-glue it. Yeah, okay, the arm's very loose. I might need to super glue it then, or just leave it as is. But yeah, I am trying to figure out a good list for a tournament that I might participate in. I don't know, whenever. Next year, next couple months, so I need to get some more stuff. So far, I'm thinking of getting Cultists for sticky objectives, and then Chosen to replace the Chaos Terminators, because what is it? Chosen are almost 100 points cheaper than Terminators, and they do just as well, if not better. Because what's the difference a price for the Terminators against the Chosen? I think it's like a difference of like 5 Chosen is 110, whereas 5 Terminators are 180. So that's kind of messed up. Yeah, I am more interested in the tournament scene. I am definitely interested. Yeah, my friend invited me to this tournament, and I am like much more invested now. But it won't probably be meta chasing a lot. It's just gonna be making like a list work and trying to make it run well kind of deal. But yeah, I want to ask more of my friends if they're interested in doing tournaments. So it'll be really fun to run it with them. There is like times when so me and my friend entered this tournament, and then there were so many times where we could have been matched up against each other, but it never happened because we had very, very, very similar scores. Kip Bass Orc War Boss. Oh, a surprise for a friend. Nice. I like painting and sculpting some nids for this. Oh, that's a lot of work. Oh, speaking of, you reminded me, stop motion. I did manage to give my friend the Marnius Calgar and the Gilman, and he overall really likes them. Yeah. So I think I showed you guys a couple times on stream that up the Marnius Calgar and Gilman. So that was the only time you were gonna be able to see it on the camera. So I can never show you guys those guys again, unfortunately. I'll go to attorneys with you. Hell yeah, the Wiffles, let's go. Would our other friend be interested, Wiffles, the Drukari player? I gotta ask him. I think he would be if more people show up. No, you wouldn't. Oh, unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. Trying to think. Okay, yeah, I got it. Darkness. Yeah, darkness. Darkness. Okay, so paint this pauldron. I paint the other pauldron. I paint that black. Then I paint the little headpiece black, and it should be good. But yeah, my friend that I went to the tournament with was telling me about another one happening, I think early next year, but he's unsure. He's unsure about that one so far. It's because it's so far away. Dark Tide is what I meant. Oh yeah, the auto translate, so annoying. I hate it. It's super annoying. Dark Tide sounds like something that I could do. I like it. I do want to play Nusis Guitari. I haven't played Dark Tide in a hot minute. Edmonton next year? Oh yeah, that just happened last weekend actually. Yeah, I was originally supposed to go there. Originally, I was supposed to go to the Edmonton one, but like things happened, and yeah, I did not go to Edmonton one, unfortunately. Probably I'm thinking hopefully next year. I don't know if I'm gonna be there next year or not. Yeah, my boss was running a booth there this year, so that was pretty good. He phoned me the other day and said it went really well. Yeah, if I'm still working there next year, should probably go. Might bring some sisters. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. But yeah, I've definitely learned to like the ITC layouts now. It's a lot more fair than what I do with my friends right now. What is your Forge World? Oh, yeah, the model I got was a Quarren Demon Prince. It's really cool looking. It's not painted yet at all. It's just like gray resin. It's really cool. Good battle, Sister Squad and Morven. Yeah, Morven Vol is good. All I know is that I think the sisters kind of got shafted in 10th edition. I think a friend who plays Sisters of Battle, and he wasn't too happy with the codex. But if you can make it work, you can make it work. Man, I'm going slow. I think Painting one color on like 5 models is taking me about an hour. That's messed up. Actually, no, it's not messed up. It's about right doing batch painting like this. Can be run in 6 minutes, but no. I wish so too. I don't know why. I think it would be too powerful. Because I wanted to run mutilators in a 6-man, but it's only a max of 3, unfortunately. Yeah, it's only a max of 3 for those ones. There we go. I gotta paint this one black and that one. Mechanicus Forge World, if what if meant Mechanicus Forge World? I don't quite understand, Sam, what you're trying to get across. One mini done? Hell yeah. I'm still doing a lot of minis, but it's gonna take a lot longer since I'm doing like 5 or 10 at a time, unfortunately. But that's what I'm doing. Post him in Discord. Ooh, I'll take a look. Just let me finish painting off the black color for this one, and I'll take a look. But yeah, I was really surprised. Like, you guys are pretty active in that Discord, just posting minis one after the other. I was like, dang. You guys are must really like Warhammer. Alright, that's good. Okay, let's take a look at this mini. I'm gonna look at my primary monitor and take a look. Let's take a look at it. Oh, damn. That's good. Did you freehand the banner too? Because that's really good. I like it. I really like it. Dang, is there some kind of orc craze now? There's a lot of orcs in the chat. A lot of orcs in that Discord. Mini death shrouds apparent. Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much are mini death shrouds. Okay. Time to work on the other Havoc squad, the other black details. I think there's a little bit less on this one. I don't think there's much on the gun, minus like the arm. Yeah, we're just slowly getting back into streaming again, and so far it's just gonna be all like painting. Hand checkered and freehand. Nice. That's really tough. I actually still have trouble freehanding like the hatcher stripes. I cannot get a straight line ever. Probably because I never usually freehand. Yeah, I might have to get one of those sticker stamps from maybe like the US stuff. But they don't ship to Canada, so I'll have to go to a convention in the US to grab them. Is the 11th edition box out yet? Yes, it has been out for, I think about, I want to say a week now, so you can freely get them. Like the pre-order stuff is done. Gotten that one a long time ago. I haven't done anything with it. Yeah, let's go. Give it to your friend. Nice. It's a nice like welcoming gift. I did that to only one friend who was getting into it. I got him. Well, I didn't paint it for him, but I got him I think a Necron Doomstalker, and he painted it and built it himself. So that was really cool. Dang, apparently I can paint within the lines. Yeah, okay, I might need that magnifying glass lamp soon. I need to find an outlet for it. Any more black details on this one? No, I think that's just it on the gun. Everything else is like gold and brass and whatnot. Oh, Dwiffles. I know you're probably still here, but I had a question if you're still here. Um, I wanted to run Chaos Terminators for my list, but they kind of overcosted. What do you think about Chaos Chosen? Because I'm planning to run maybe a 10-man instead of the 5-man Terminators. I'm probably gonna stick them in a Land Raider. Chosen, a go for sure. Dang. Okay, I'm being sold on Chosen too easily. Everywhere I look, some people have said they're really good. Do you plan to get a battalion box for one of your armies? No, none of the new ones. I already have probably have everything I want right now. There is I do not want any of the upcoming battalions, unfortunately. I did buy a couple of battalions in the past. Like I bought the Dark Angels one, I bought the Blood Angels one for 10th edition. And I bought what is it? I bought the World Eaters one with the Slaughterbound in it, which was a good deal because it came with 9 8-bound. Good delivery for you here with advance and charge built in. 3 wounds is also. It have advance and charge? I thought they had fallback and charge. Oh, I guess it's both. Yeah, that's really good. Well, time to get chosen. Chosen, goaded, and cultists. Cultists are goaded for the sole fact that they have sticky objective, and that's kind of just it. You know what's really unfortunate? I was looking for sticky objectives for Thousand Suns, and they actually don't have any, which is really sad. I don't know how the hell they play then. I guess they just stick a 5-man Rubik Marine squad in the back and just do whatever the hell they want with it. They're good for you. Only 2 are factions that don't play 1 guard, and with guard. The knit box is okay. I forgot about the guard box. Let me try to remember off the top of my head. There's the guard box, there's a tier knit box. I don't even remember anymore. Some detachments in T-Suns have sticky objective stratagems. Oh, so it's kind of like the World Eaters one. So is it like when they die, they get to sticky it? Because World Eaters has that for Berserker Warband. It's just Chaos AdMech changed my mind. Pretty much Chaos AdMech. But yeah, we don't have a Dark Mechanicus army for Chaos quite yet. I don't know if they're ever gonna do it. It'll be really funny. In command phase. Oh, in the command phase. Okay, that's cool. It's really cool. The unfortunate part is that I did buy a 10th edition codex for Thousand Suns, but I've only played maybe 3 games with them, unfortunately. They're more so like, I guess I wouldn't call them a competitive army. I wouldn't use them competitive play. They're more just for playing with friends at this point. Probably because I flat out refuse to get Zangor Enlightened. Because they are really, really good, but I hate the model. Alright, is that another one done? Yeah, that's another one done with black. Man, I don't know how you guys can enjoy just watching someone paint this one color on 10 different things. I guess it's just the commentary along with it can do well. To go early because it's I have to work tomorrow, so Night Noodle. Bye, stop motion. Goodbye. Have a safe trip to your bed and have a wonderful day at work or schoolwork tomorrow. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I think there have been a couple of painting streams where I do actually just paint one model for the entire duration. and I think it usually goes by pretty quick. I think maybe like 3 or something hours waiting. I think I will never I'll never have to fully wash a model on stream again because that took way too long for the thing to dry. So I think from now on, I will wash the mini in acrylic wash or like enamel wash, and then I will probably dry brush as well. And then after that, it can be the majority of the painting, which is what I'm doing now. Because it would really suck for you guys to just watch paint dry, literally paint dry. That would be so annoying. I wouldn't want to do that. Legends vehicles can kind of bother me sometimes, especially when fighting them as Death Guard. Yeah, it can be very frustrating. It can be. I think the Leviathan Dreadnought specifically, I remember it being really crazy in 8th edition. It was like nuts. It was like taken everywhere in tournaments. So yeah, I think most of my friends are usually good about not bringing Legends models, but there's like the occasional occasion that they do, which is very rare, but it's like whatever. But if they do it like maybe every single time, then it can get kind of boring. Like, if you're getting sick of it, Sergeant, why don't you and your friend like trade armies for a day and then see how like both you and him play if you're comfortable with that. It's just the vehicles? Yeah, it's definitely like you said, the Leviathan Dread. Yeah, maybe you can do that and see how that works out for you. If your friend would be interested in trading armies for a day and seeing how you would pilot that army versus how your friend would pilot the other army. And it could be the other thing is that the other thing is maybe you don't have enough terrain on the field, because usually you want, oh, what is it, 70% of the field to be covered in terrain kind of deal. Like, you want a lot of terrain. My other friend has, yeah, that really does suck. It's all a matter of just playing the game too, because there were a lot of instances where I would get frustrated playing against like this one unit, but it takes a lot of time because you do figure out how to focus it down pretty quickly. And as a matter of fact, like during like my first couple games in Warhammer, all I did was like lose all the time. I lost every single game. It was kind of it was pretty frustrating, but it's like, yeah. To get the full anti-tank allowed. Oh, that hell yeah, get that defiler. Yeah, in my first Crusade campaign I played 6 games and I lost all of them. But yeah, it's literally, you gotta start somewhere. It's literally all learning experience. Like, I was so lucky to have won a couple games in this tournament. I literally thought I was gonna lose all of them, but I managed to take a couple wins. Yeah, some of the people were crazy there. It was like nuts. Since he's also anti-tank. And yeah, Morty is good. He's definitely better than Angron. I saw at least one guy run Mortarian in the tournament. I don't know what his list was, but I think it was a bunch of Terminators and Bite Drones. So it was hyper elite Death Guard. I can't remember what shooting bricks he shot though. Hold on, I need a drink. My throat's getting like really parched. Oh yeah, the next thing when you go into a tournament, you're gonna be talking for 12 hours straight or 10 to 12 hours straight. It's nuts. You're going to be talking and bring like I guess like lozenges or whatnot, or like something that can soften your throat. What up, big brawler? What's up? I am back for the time being after a week of like nothing. It's good though. It's been pretty good. I think I needed the break to give myself like a soft refresh. Yeah, the flowers are really good, but unfortunately they heavily nerfed them during 11, so you can't take as many as you want. 16 pack of monsters for my first tournament. Oh hell yeah, let's go. Bring those monsters. There's usually a concession stand too, but some of the drinks are kind of overpriced. Has the stuff hit new recruit? Yeah, the stuff has hit new recruit. You can make a list on new recruit for 11th edition now. No, that one's dead. I dropped it. Been too busy painting high elves. Yeah, I've been seeing them. They look really good. The blue color is really good. Yeah. The filer is good. I still don't want one though, because too big. I mean, I do have the transportation for it, but it's just like, I don't know how I'm gonna move. Well, technically, they can move over terrain freely. Getting hit with the vehicle nerf. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? You mean the point increase with death shrouds? I don't know if what the points for death shroud were. To run more than 9. Yeah, I think they're trying to stop people from spamming like a bunch of units. So like there's like point increase when you spam take a unit, fortunately, which I really like. It stops people from like spamming like what's his face 3 defilers and whatnot. More squads equal more point per squad. Yep, exactly. Can't really spam anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna have to practice like crazy with like all with this army I'm planning on playing. So it's gonna be pretty much trying to play either tabletop sim or like IRL like Warhammer with friends. Like I think if I didn't play tabletop simulator with my friend, I would never have done as well as I did in this tournament. It was crazy. They're already risky to bring. Yeah, I guess like that could be fair too, because I don't know too much about the death shrouds. For the next 2 weeks while I'm on a medical leave. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. Built the Forge World Knight that I've been sitting on the shelf for 3 years. That sounds like a long time to be on the shelf too. I think the longest time I had something on the shelf without it being painted was probably about a year. 160 for 3. Yeah, that's messed up. Actually, no. The 8 bound are about 180 for 3. So I don't know, but they're good. Let me check the 8 bound cost. I think they were 180. Let me just see real quick and see if I'm right. So World Eaters. And I go to 8 bound. The 8 bound for 3. Oh, I'm very sorry. Yeah, 135. Never mind. I was very wrong. No, yeah, the Death Shroud Terminators are overcosted. Holy, 160 for 3 is messed up. Not built-in box. Oh, that is gonna be awful. Doing all that resin. I hate doing resin models. They really suck. I don't know what your guys' opinions are of them, but I really hate them. There's like way too much work. I think if I ever wanted to buy like more Forge World stuff, it would probably just be recast at that point. The typing was a month-long project. That is That's messed up. Holy. That was probably around the same time I spent on Magnus was a month long. I cannot think about a Titan. I think if I were to paint a Titan, I would definitely have to get an airbrush. That thing is like the size of a small child. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those are just all the black details. I don't have the box art with me right now, but I think that's all the black details unless I'm missing a lot. Yeah, using a good paintbrush on stream is probably the best thing I could have done. The best switch I could have done. I've been painting with like dollar paintbrushes on stream, and it's like kind of hard because most of the time they don't retain a good tip, but this one does, fortunately. So I kind of like it. I need to buy more expensive paintbrushes at this point. I only have maybe 5 or so. Brushwork, yeah, but an airbrush would be nice. Rattle cans are basically useless in the summer, too humid. If it was only Death Guard, though. I don't know where you are, Big Brawler, but it's probably a lot hotter than where I am. It's getting quite hot for like Canadian weather. I mean, rattle cans can work right now, but I think they're getting to the point where they can't. Alabama, yeah, that sounds way hotter. That sounds way hotter. It probably hits over 30 a lot. Sorry, what's 30 degrees Celsius to like Fahrenheit? That's like above 90 degrees Fahrenheit. That's my guesstimate. Swampy, yeah, that doesn't help either. Feels like you're. I guess when you walk outside, it feels like you're suffocating. I hate that feeling. It's only 80 degrees Fahrenheit today. It's gonna be 95. Oh, that's with 80% humidity. That's messed up. That's disgusting. Even I can tell that's like really messed up. 95 degrees Fahrenheit. That's like well over 30 degrees Celsius. I think that's like closer to 35 degrees Celsius. Disgusting. I don't think I can live in temperatures like that. I think I much prefer like cooler temperatures. Well, not like insanely cool, like not negative 30 degrees Celsius cool. I think like closer to like between like 15 and 0 is good. And paint slowly throughout the year. Nice. I think I like to try to get paint jobs over and done with most of the time because I'm mainly painting for like tournament play, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, most of them are kind of done in a very rushed sort of sense, but that's okay as long as they look good. I talked with one guy because I was playing against him. I asked him how long he painted his stuff for. He told me like everything he painted for that tournament. It was like a lot too. Like I got a lot for Emperor's Shield. He told me it took him since April of last year. I was like, how long has that been? About a year and a couple months. Yeah, that's a long time to be painting one army. And it looks really good. I don't think I have the guts to paint for like a year or spend a year on an army. I think maybe a couple months max or so for an army of mine is what I usually spend. Oh, speaking of, I also learned what the hell display boards are for tournaments. That's really cool. There's like a painting component to the tournaments too, which I never knew about. I was like, why is everyone pulling out these like boards? And then my friend told me they're display boards. I was like, oh, that's very interesting. So it's for like the painting purpose of the tournament, like best painted army kind of deal. Was painted over a course of 4 years. That is, well, it is 12k points, so that makes a lot of sense. But like 4 years to finish everything sounds like a lot. I feel bad for my admech buddy because he's gonna be painting that for a couple years before they're all fully done. It's gonna be a long time before all those are done. Oh, is this? Did I? No, it's not too wet. I thought I put too much water on my brush, but it's literally black paint, so it doesn't really matter. Painting black is okay. Well, thinning it is okay. There we go. That's good. Any more? Oh, right there on the little arm. There we go. It's too many havocs. Too many. Too much detail. Well, then again, I did paint like 20 over the past couple of weeks. 20 legionnaires. But yeah, I don't think I can stay away from the chaos trim. After painting probably over 100 like different trim, I don't think I can stay away from it. With painting white, that's so awesome. I need to be comfortable painting yellow at some point. You know, my Destro Lone Op is awesome. That Lone Op is really cool. I had to deal with a bunch of stealth over the tournament, which was kind of awful to deal with. Stealth is bad, and then people blanking damage is bad. Yeah, the EC list was kind of hard to play against. When you can get lethal hits with rerolls to ones, advance and charge, advance and shoot, and I don't know what the hell else there was, but it was really messed up. That is a very, very strong list to play against. And then blanking damage too. Blanking damage was like, I did not expect the Emperor's Children to do that. That's just messed up. And then all their Demon Princes getting -1 damage to everything is also messed up. But that was probably the only competitive Emperor's Children list that's probably viable. Because you run 2 Defilers. Yep, did not get to kill any of the Defilers, unfortunately. Everything I had died. Literally, everything died within the first 2 turns or whatever. But I did roll 666s and got Angron back, and then he died again. But yeah, there were a bunch of other games going on too. I think there was Marvel Crisis, I believe it's called, and I think there was Warhammer Fantasy. I did not expect to see Warhammer Fantasy being played, but it was interesting. I walked over there too to take a look and everything. Angron Murder? Yeah, exactly. Angron, I don't... Oh, it was pretty bad the first game. I tried to murder something with Angron, and he rolled, like, the lowest damage possible. I was so upset with him. And he proceeded to get 1 shot afterwards. It's funny. That's really funny. That is really, really funny. But yeah, my list was definitely not that good, and somehow I managed to take 2 wins with it or whatever. All right. I think that's all the black paint I want to do. Well, I guess one coat's good. I might go back and backtrack a little bit too. That is okay. Actually, it's a... Oh, I forgot about that. This thing right here. This is the only one that has a chainsword. Okay, I gotta fix that. It's only one squad though. You can just like make them super OP then. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix this chain blade a lot. It's very, very messy right now with how I'm coloring it. But if it looks sloppy now, you just wait until the end process and make it look good. Cannot tell if I'm shaking the camera a lot. Nope, I'm not shaking the camera a lot. Well, I don't have to worry about it anyway. That's fine. If my partner wants to talk for a bit. Oh, okay. Have fun. Have fun talking to your partner, Sergeant Doom. Have a wonderful rest of the day. It's probably pretty... Oh, no, it's not that late for you. It's okay. But yeah, see you later, Sergeant Doom. Thank you for returning back to the return stream, and I hope to get to talk to you more about Warhammer shenanigans. It's always fun. God, it's getting hot though. I've been saying that for like the past like I don't know hour and a bit, but it's getting really hot. I think it's like that everywhere too. All right, I think I sold the black paint done, unless I need to do more. But we're not done quite yet. I'm gonna paint all the yellow bits, and then that should be good. I forgot to bring napkins with me, or like paper towels. I guess I'll just use this tissue then, just for the time being. It works just as well. I'm gonna put that in the garbage so to not make it seem weird. Okay, yellow paint. This yellow paint, Flash gets yellow. Yeah, I tried to do a different method. Trying to do a different method for all the yellow paint so far. So far, none of them have worked. To that of the lack. Yeah, exactly. Hi, Distinguished Dog. How you doing? How are you doing? Okay, we'll do this yellow, because this is what the yellow I've been doing is. Nice layer paint. I might actually have to do 2 layers of this. So I think this one will go on the left leg. Not bad for batch painting. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good so far. Okay, this is better. I should have done it this way too. Just like slather on the yellow first. Cause I tried to do like a base coat of like a light gray, and it didn't work that well. So I'm just gonna put it on like this and see how it goes. And so that will be 2 layers of yellow. We don't need to thin it down quite now. I've been just lurking since the stream started. Yeah, no problem. There's nothing wrong with lurking. It's totally cool with me. Like, I know some people don't like lurkers, and I was like, what's wrong with lurking? People just want to watch in peace and quiet. Like, it's totally fine, because I usually lurk when watching streams. And I hate it when people call out people. And it's like, hey, this lurker here, he's not saying anything. It's putting people on a spot, which is not cool. Alright, yeah, this yellow is pretty good. Well, I'm gonna need to add another one anyway. Luckily, it's gonna be a lot quicker to do this yellow because I'm doing it just for one portion of the leg. I saw in the boxer they're doing 2, but I was like, hell no, I'm not doing 2. I'm doing 1, and that's it. Hold on, I need to actually look at what I'm painting because oh no, I'm good. I can see what I'm painting. Totally fine now. Yeah, painting around the legs. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's one layer. I'm gonna have to do it 20 times over. 20 times over on the one leg. One of the legs, so I can make them look good. But you don't need too much paint on your paintbrush. I've seen people leave a lot of paint on their paintbrushes and it's like ungodly. There's like a whole like paint pot on that paintbrush. That looks really bad. But yeah, it's all about experimenting, I guess. Well, not experimenting, painting a lot to make it good. Yeah, my goal for this week with all the streams is hopefully finishing off all the Havocs this weekend. On Friday is what I'm trying to say. I'm hopefully trying to finish them for Friday, and I don't know if I can. It's gonna be close though. It's gonna be pretty close. I can't see. It's too dark. Oh, there we go. That's good enough. There we go. That is one leg so far. Gonna do the other ones. I mean, you can alternate. Yeah, I can definitely alternate, or just keep them all on the left leg and just call it done. Yeah, probably just all on the left leg until like something interesting shows up. Yep, definitely. Ooh, I watered this down way too much. Way too much. A little bit more. There we go. That's right. That's better. That's way better. That's a nice consistency. Whoops. Oh well. It's good that we're painting the inside of the model first, because if I were to do trim first, I would have to fix it constantly. So I think I learned this the other day, is like when you're painting models, go with the concave areas first, because then you can go start from the concave areas to the convex areas afterwards, and it won't look that bad because then you don't have to fix as much. So like, well, like I said before, it's like do the inside of the trim first and then do the trim afterwards, and it'll be easier to fix. Way easier. It's another one. Maybe I don't need this anymore. Maybe I don't need that. Okay. I think they're all gonna be on this leg for now. Yeah, let's just go with that. There we go. Man, I think yeah, unless any new armies catch my interest, I think I need to have a full stop with collecting whole new entire armies at this point. I think having at least 5 for 40k is plenty enough. But then some people would be like, no, you should buy more. And it's like, no, I need to stop buying fully new armies. It's not good for my wallet at all. It is definitely not good for my wallet. Think you need more Slaanesh now. Funny you say that, Dwiffles. I actually did buy some more Slaanesh. I bought the I bought the big diorama character, and then the new character coming out. So I already did that. So you predicted already. Yeah, you see. But now that Slaanesh list should be full. I was reading the quick review of the Slaanesh book, and apparently Sigvald is really crazy somehow. There is a way to get infinite revives for Sigvald, which is really interesting. I think that's the Regiment of Renown though, which is insane. But you need the mirror Slaanesh guys, and then he comes out of the mirror fully revived, and it's like pretty intense. That's wild times. Yeah, it's really wild. But yeah, Sigvald is crazy. I think he hits a lot harder. But he is... No, he's about the same tanking, but he does hit a lot harder. I think for instance, I think he gets like... When he crits, it does 2 hits now. So that's pretty intense. And then for... You know how he used to ignore ward saves? He just minuses 1 to it now, which is still pretty good. But I think instantly ignoring ward saves was kind of broken. God, I hate painting yellow. Why does yellow have to be a sucky color? But it looks so good on the Iron Warriors, so it does definitely look good on Iron Warriors, but it is such a pain to paint. Yellow is hard. Yellow is very hard. I try my best. I think I didn't even get to see one yellow army where I played. There was like it was mostly like greens, blues, and reds. There was like barely any yellow armies. Like I think the most I ever saw was like a couple of pink armies, which is pretty baller. Yeah, no yellow armies are no Imperial Fist, unfortunately. They're not gonna see any. Oh, speaking of, I guess I can talk about my friend's games a little bit. There was one where he played against Chaos Space Marines. He was playing against Huron's Marauders. And I think that one was really difficult because that player was really, really good. I think he ran Huron with the Masters of the Maelstrom, and they were attached to 10 Legionnaires, and that was kind of just crazy how that was just a giant block of like a giant death ball. I think the thing that got him though was probably the 2 10-man possessed block. That was intense. Huron is spicy temp, but yeah, I think that was good. But you know what's really funny? He charged into his Calgar block with the blade guard, and he epic challenged with Calgar against Huron, and then slapped Huron really badly. That was really funny. The first time I saw epic challenge in the game, and then he managed to kill Huron with Calgar. Beautiful. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I guess I can leave this one. It's kind of the hammer's kind of covering it. But yeah, I thought 10-man possess was like bonkers, but this guy ran like 20, which was insane. I think he managed to kill like 2 dreadnoughts and then a repulsor on top of with all of them. And then I think my friend had to talk it out with his opponent, because it was hard. I could tell it was hard. Also with Abaddon too. Abaddon is really nuts. No, I think if Perch Robo doesn't come out, I'll probably eventually get an Abaddon model at some point. Abaddon is too good. I think that was the only Abaddon I saw for the Chaos Space Marines in that tournament. There was only that one guy running him. But yeah, there weren't actually that many Space Marine players though. Definitely not that many. Yeah, there's definitely not that many. There's mostly, what was it? I think it was mainly, I don't know how to say, like mainly like chaos players. That's what I want to say. Mainly just chaos. Yeah, yeah. Those people definitely just like playing as chaos. There were also a bunch of Zenith. There was a whole ton of Tyranids too. That was intense. Like, I think one of my buddies played against Tyranids twice in a row, so that was kind of bad. But he played against a fun one, which was Subterranean. I think it's Subterranean Assault, so that's really funny. It's a new trend with the Defilers. True. I saw a couple of Defilers. A lot of people ran 2 Defilers, which is kind of intense. 2 Defilers. That's the new hotness for 10th edition. I don't know what's gonna be like in 11th, because not a lot of people have played 11th quite yet. But I did see that the Defilers got nerfed by points increase and how many ever more you can take with the war gear cost too, with the last cannons and whatnot. There we go. That is the first coat of yellow done. So we gotta go do it over again. And I assume at this point they're all dry. Yes, they are all dry. Also, I'm using a layer paint too, so it's gonna be... It's a little bit different than base paints. So it's a little bit more thinner, which is what I wanted. So that's totally cool, because I'm gonna be doing the black stripes. And then I'm gonna add a wash, so it's gonna combine and look good, hopefully. Do you have any hopes for on Friday for what they're bringing to the previews? Or your predictions for the Warhammer previews on the Friday Dwiffles? Or anyone else that I haven't asked yet? Orc bikers? Ooh, the orc bikers sound like a good idea. Yeah, they do still have to do the second wave. Second wave for Space Marines and orcs. Okay, after the second layer of yellow, I think I will have to stop after that. But we got a lot done, actually. I usually don't get this much done in 2 hours. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I'm gonna see how the magnifying lamp works with the stream setup. If it does work pretty well, I might use it more often. There we go. Orcs, 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 orcs. Yeah, I was before I started the stream. Actually, I was watching. My parents were watching the soccer game going on, so I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go take a look and see how that's going on right now. Be very interesting. You got. Oh yeah, then I think over the weekend, Toy Stories came out as well. Toy Story. Yeah, that's the third one, and then this is the fourth one. Oops. You've got. I got that song stuck in my head now. I hate it. I love it and hate it. Oh wait, did I get most of it? No, I did not. Yeah, maybe I do need a front light. One light up top, one light towards pointing towards the wall. That'll probably make a big difference. Yeah, I think I will do the black stripes after stream, probably before I start tomorrow, because I don't think I can actually do it well looking this far away from the model. I will have to do it before. So the hazard strips will be done before I start again up tomorrow in the evening. Yeah, tomorrow's stream is going to be at 7 p.m. PST. So pretty much while everyone's sleeping in the EU. And then probably you guys in the East Coast will also be sleeping at that time. More yellow paint, please. Man, I knocked over something again. it would really suck if I had to like add layers and layers and layers of yellow paint. There's always a good thing. I think what people tell me is that what I've seen on the internet is that people do a pink layer before they add the yellow on. We're gonna see if we can just add it on to the metallic first and see how it looks. It looks okay. It's a lot better than what I was told previously was adding a like a wraithbone kind of color undercoat and then do it. Minimum 5 layers easy. No, I did 5 layers for like one model and it looked really ugly. That was for my Invictor Warsuit, unfortunately. Yep, that was definitely for my Invictor Warsuit. That had like a lot of layers. Okay, only 2 more now. What yellow are you using? I am using Flashkit's yellow. This one doesn't have one. Okay. Yeah, I tried using a darker yellow and it wasn't good. I did not like it. It looked more like an orange to me, which is what I'm not trying to go for. This one's more of like a more like lighter orange, I guess. Like a banana. I don't know if you would call it a banana yellow. I don't know, but the Everyone's Sunset was like more orange than yellow to me, which I didn't like. Okay, I think that's all the yellow I'm gonna do. Oh, it looks pretty good. I just gotta clean it up. It looks more solid than the last one I did. Then we add the black stripes, and then we add a wash, and it should look good. Well, I think that's all I wanted to do for the stream. I think I'll call it. So, like I said before, tomorrow, same different time actually, because I'm gonna be working tomorrow. So it's gonna be 7 p.m. PST in the evening, unfortunately, for all you guys that usually watch me at this time. But yeah, thank you guys for showing up today for the return stream, and I will probably see you guys tomorrow and Friday, hopefully. And then next week, I'm gonna have to plan a lot of stuff, unfortunately. Yeah. And then no one's on Twitch, unfortunately. So there's a lot of you guys on YouTube today. You guys showed up. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, because I can't redirect on YouTube quite yet. Goodbye. Goodbye. Have a safe, wonderful rest of your day.